Good day to you, you lovely people. I'm going to be showing you how to make a fake hand, as you remember my lovely friend Hannah the Hand. Well, I'd also like you to meet someone of the other gender, Mr. Hand. Okay, there he is. Okay, and he's going to be our prop for today. Okay, I shall show you how to do the rest of it. Okay, so we have Mr. Hand, and we want to make sure that if you make a line just above the wrist to stop, like a stopper mark or something like that, because you don't want to pull any hairs out when you're pulling it off. But if you find it, just go ahead and get a sponge in the shape of a triangle. I just find it easier to go in between the fingers. You don't want a massively thick layer because we're going to have to dry it every time we apply one layer, otherwise you're going to be there for quite a long time trying to dry it before you can put on a new one. It's quite important to get it even. Make sure you cover absolutely every little bit of the hand. As you can see, it is starting to go see-through a little. What a lovely light bulb that was, eh? Okay, right. Make sure absolutely everything is covered, in between the fingers, all over, on the other side of the hand as well. Absolutely everything. Make sure your model spreads their fingers really, really wide. Really wide. Pretty much repeat this process until you've finished the first layer of your hand. Okay, as you can see, it's still a little bit white, but it should be going see-through if you look at the thumb and the back of the hand. I've covered every part of the hand, even underneath the nails. So I'm just going to use a hairdryer to quickly dry it off, but for God's sake, put it on cool because you don't want to burn the person you're doing the latex on. Alright, it should be completely see-through when you dust it with transparent powder. If I were you, I keep one brush away for the latex because it can get a little sticky or bobbly and it can ruin like your best brush. So I'm just gonna lightly dust the hand. Make sure the person you're doing this on keeps their fingers spread throughout the process of making the hand. Otherwise the latex can stick together and it'll pull parts of it off, and we really, really don't want that because it can tear when you actually pull the whole thing off the hand. Make sure you get right in between the cracks of the fingers and just dust any excess off. You should do around 5 to 7 layers. If it looks thick enough to you at 5, sure, go for it. Just carry on doing the same process I've showed you with the latex and dusting the hand and drying it, the whole thing, until it's quite thick. When you are actually applying the latex, it's always good to keep the room really ventilated. It can give you a headache from all the fumes and things like that, so go by an open window. Alright, when you're on your last layer, you want to make sure it's really, really well powdered because this is the stage when we're going to peel it off. Make sure you get in between all the fingers. Alright, this is the fun bit, so start to peel away. Really going to have to use your nails. Try and be as gentle as you can because you can cause some discomfort if you've caught some hair. you have to be quite careful. You don't want to actually tear the gloves that we're going to make. Okay, now I'm going to do about a centimetre at a time, making sure I thoroughly dust it because we don't want the glove sticking together. It is really tempting to peel it all off at the same time, but you must be patient, otherwise it can rip. Okay guys, so you're finally left with the latex glove, and you can see you have all the creases in the skin and the nails. Okay, so you're going to need quite a fair bit of cotton wool now, as we're going to stuff our hand and just start filling the fingers. I always find it handy to actually get a makeup brush and just push it right down to the end. Okay, I've packed it quite tightly with the cotton wool because we don't want it losing its shape or form, and I'm going to be using this palette of concealer. I'm just going to get my sponge, get quite a lot on there. Just brush it over. I've just used a brown on my bruising palette and dabbed around the side of the hand because I want it to look a little bit rotten. Now I'm just going to add some fake blood to the top of the hand. You can, if you wanted, pour some more over the sides and have it drip down the hand, but leave it in a place overnight so then most of the blood sets. You can always use like a green if you want like a Frankenstein kind of look, but I prefer to have the more realistic approach. You can, after you've managed to do a basic hand, put a chicken bone in so then it looks like the hand's being cut off, or you can put fake nails on the edge around the fingertips obviously. But yeah, that's how you make a basic hand. Thanks for watching you guys. I hope you've enjoyed the basic hand tutorial. Obviously every time I always say, if you have any suggestions please let me know, just comment. It would mean a lot, honestly. Well, that's it until the next time. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Bye!